So after a 3-year wait, Squid Game Season 2 finally arrived last week, and is it worth watching? Well, to spoil my entire video, yes, it is. And honestly, I'm now sitting here wondering, is Squid Game Season 2 better than Season 1? I think the answer to that question is up to the individual viewer, but I personally enjoyed Season 2 even more than the first season. Season 2 finds our main character from Season 1, oh god, I'm not about to butcher all these Korean names, I'm just gonna call him Doug, alright? We find Doug back on the saddle as he finds himself yet again participating in another round of the games. When I first saw the trailer for this season, I thought that maybe they were going to take a Hunger Games-like approach to this story. You know, the first Hunger Games movie had our characters participate in, the Hunger Games, and then the sequel was all about the winners of the previous Hunger Games being forced to play again against each other. And while this is a spoiler-free video, I will say that is not the angle they go for here. Doug is the only returning winner to the games this season. But that doesn't mean he's the only returning character from the series. Remember this guy from Season 1 who was trying to find his brother on the island, but then it turned out his brother ran the entire games? Well, despite getting shot, he's back for a round 2, and he teams up with our main character to try and end the games once and for all. I really like the new cast of characters we meet in the games this time around. In Season 1, it really just felt like we were dealing with stereotypes for a lot of the characters. You know, we had the bully, the old guy, the quiet girl, all that. But this time around, though, I felt like there was a lot more variety to the characters we meet in the games. Apparently, our boy Doug's network of friends is entirely made up of people in debt as he bumps into another friend of his at these games. We also have a crypto bro here, a SoundCloud rapper, a mother-son duo. There's a lot to follow and enjoy here. There's also a trans woman participating in the games, and you can tell this season hasn't been quite as popular as Season 1 because if it was, people would probably be whining about Squid Game going woke. You know, because mainstream film discussion is dead in a lot of areas these days. Anyway, I won't go into detail here, but we also follow one of the soldiers, which was a fun twist to it all. Yeah, we saw the soldiers operated last season when this guy infiltrated them, but we spent a lot more time there this time around, and we see the inner conflict from these guys. Overall, though, the number one question on many people's minds probably is, how are the games this season? Because that's what we're all here for, right? Well, again, no specifics, but don't go into the season thinking the formula will be the exact same as the last time around. There's a lot of twists and turns, and the season is just a joy to watch as you're always trying to guess what's next. Now, since this season finds Doug in the games again, a lot of people will complain that this is just the same old thing, the classic problem with sequels. But I don't know, I thought this formula of our main character being back in the games and trying to stop them and influence the other players is a really fun twist that makes the repeated games worth it. And that's why I think I enjoyed Season 2 more than Season 1. We have a similar formula here, watching these people play these kids games with their lives on the line, but there's so much more to it beyond just the games this time around. And I mean, the only game we see repeated from Season 1 is Red Light Green Light. Everything else we see is new. Now again, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to talk about the ending specifically, but I will say that Season 3 was shot back to back with this season, and Season 3 will already be coming out in 2025. And you can tell that with the ending to this season. A lot of loose ends, lots of questions unanswered, you get the gist. But while I was mostly indifferent to Squid Game getting a second season, after watching it, I can't wait for Season 3. And if you enjoyed Season 1 and haven't watched Season 2, then you should definitely give it a shot. And if you have seen Season 2, let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and keep it spoiler free. I will be doing a spoiler video after this one for all that. But anyway, that is all for today. I hope all of you have a great day and a happy new year.